please, this is dangerous. I want to go back in there.
Promise me that we'll find some way to be together later tonight.
No. No, I've made my decision, and I'm not going to go back on it. I can't believe that you don't feel guilty out here talking to me like this when your wife is in there telling everybody she might be pregnant.
I don't feel guilty. Everything I'm thinking is focused on you. Look, Emily. I almost went crazy watching you dance with Craig.
Well, maybe now you know how I feel when I see you with Meg. I won't be the loser here, Tonio. I won't.
And you don't have to be. We can both have exactly what we want. Look, I'm not going to let you walk away from me.
Well, that's because you bring out the best in me, darling.
Oh, really? Oh, boy.
Mrs. Whitmore is sitting there all by herself. I'm going to ask her to dance. Do you mind?
Not at all, darling. Go ahead. Well, this is a beautiful affair. But I am so glad I didn't have to organize it.
It is lovely, isn't it? Iva and Grandma did a wonderful job.
I'll say they did. Where is Ellen? I haven't seen her recently.
No, she saw things were running smoothly, and she headed on home. She said she wanted to relieve Danny's babysitter, but I think the real reason was she was lonely. She missed Granddad.
Well, you're probably right. I tell you, I have no idea how Ellen manages with David gone so much of the time. Oh, I suppose having Danny to take care of really gives her a focus and a purpose to her life.
Yeah, thank God for it. I don't know what I would do without her. Without her taking care of Danny, I couldn't keep the job, and without the job, I couldn't support Danny, so... Oh, being a single parent isn't easy. And Craig is finding that out.
I found that out, too. So, honey, tell me, how are you doing, really? We haven't had a good old heart-to-heart for a long time.
Oh, Kim, really, I'm confused.
Oh, that?
I'm here with Seth, and I like him a lot. We enjoy each other. But part of me feels guilty still about Rod. I know that he's home, alone. Since I told him we should see other people. But if he doesn't get a handle on the jealousy thing, we don't have a chance of making it anyway, so I'm confused.
Well, I can understand that. However, if I may suggest, I think you should get rid of the guilt part. Sweetie, this is a time when you really need to be in touch with your instincts. And guilt gets in the way of that. Living with jealousy can just be stifling. God, I know. Of course, the other side of the coin is, well, like the thing that happened with Laura. You see, no matter what she did, no matter how bizarre she became, she couldn't begin to shake or even touch the kind of trust that Bob and I have in each other.
And that's the kind of love that I want to have. I guess you're right. My feeling guilty won't change the problem. Rod's jealousy is something he'll have to deal with. I can't do it for him.
Would you like to dance?
Yes, I'd love to.
Shirley.
Betsy went to a big, fancy benefit ball tonight, Ma. So, what? No. Can you see me in a pink ruffled shirt? Starch collar and all? Mm-mm. I called because I'm a little lonely. And I knew you were too. Yeah. I will call you again real soon. Bye. Betsy, I wish I could find the words to tell you, but last night meant to me.
don't have to. It was just as special for me.
Oh, Lord, I feel so many things. They're all about you, and they're all terrific.
Rod?
Oh, yeah?
I can't breathe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to hold on to this moment forever. If I had my way, I'd never let you go.
I think you have to agree with me that unless we do something about this, we'll destroy any good feelings that we ever had for each other. I'd hate to see that happen.
Then let's not do that.
I think it's already started. Let's be honest.
Okay. Now what? What do we do?
I think it would be best if we just release each other right here, right now, from any emotional commitments that we've made. Then we could figure things out. We'd be free to see other people. And maybe then we could salvage whatever we have left before it's completely lost.
What you're saying is that you just want to be free. Be set, is that...
No, that is not what I'm saying. And if that's all you can hear, then obviously I'm right.
Peggy. Why aren't you at the ball?
I didn't want to be there anymore. And when I saw Seth there with Betsy, I thought you might be feeling as alone as I am.
The Emmy Award winner, As the World Turns. This portion brought to you today by Bounce, for clothes you can't wait to jump into, and by Mountain-grown Folgers coffee. Folgers, the best part of waking up.
I am convinced now, Tonio, that Meg knows the truth about us.
I keep telling you I don't think she does. Look, Emily, I know Meg a lot better than you do.
Yeah, I won't argue that.
I was wondering where you went. You all right?
I'm fine. I just got a little lightheaded, so I came out to get some air.
Well, I hope it wasn't my dancing that
If
did
you
it.
don't mind, Craig, we're having a business conversation.
Antonio. Oh, with your very beautiful wife inside, all excited about the possibility of your becoming a father, I'm surprised that you're out here talking business. Oh. So naive. I'll let you two finish your talk.
Craig, please don't go. We're finished.
I'm glad to hear it. Was there something I said? You know, you do put me in an awkward position. Since you're now a partner in what used to be my company, I want you to know, though, that I don't hold it against you.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
And I got to hand it to Tonio with all the business he brought in. He's done one hell of a job.
Well, he is a brilliant businessman.
Yes, he is. And the proof is it's going to be impossible for me to buy back my company. But I'm not going to give up yet. I mean, I'm very good at what I do as a businessman.
You have a great arrangement with Holden. He's a wonderful businessman, too, if he doesn't let his personal problems get involved.
You know, I don't know why we're talking about such dull stuff. It's a very beautiful night. There's music wafting in through the door.
Mr. Whitmore, may I steal a dance with the beautiful lady?
Oh.
Thank you. Looks like you had your dance quota filled with old Rex Whitmore.
Sexy Rexy, yes. So much for cutting it. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I haven't had a chance to get close to your daughter so I can talk to her. The farm boy got a hold of her and hasn't let go.
Is that the new Snyder? Oh, my heavens. Those
Another
Snyders are so persistent.
And stubborn, too.
I know I'm monopolizing it, given the fact that you're here to work as well as play.
Oh, no, I don't mind one bit, but I really should check on the door prize. Okay.
Hey, you're holding up after that marathon work session?
Well, seeing Lucinda and her husband walk in here gave me the shot of adrenaline I really needed.
Did she say anything to you?
Other than one of her pat little greetings when we came face to face, nothing. But I don't need any proof of her thievery. All I needed was that look, the dress, and her model to know it's mine. She didn't even change a stitch.
I know. I took a very close look at it.
Now, you look beautiful tonight, Iva, doesn't she, gentlemen?
Well, thank you. I feel beautiful. Excuse me.
You know, I get the distinct feeling that Hank is finding somebody to rival whoever it is he's always flying back to New York to visit.
Maybe he's having second thoughts about that. And while we're on the subject of second thoughts, having any, Mr. Munson?
Me?
You.
Second thought?
Yes.
About marriage?
Yes.
One or two. Let's discuss it.
I must admit, I have my doubts about Barbara and Hal, but they seem to be wildly happy and very in love.
I agree. It's quite refreshing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew I'd seen you before tonight.
No, I don't think so. I'm sure I would have remembered someone as striking as you.
Oh, well, thank you. But just now, watching you dance, I realized you're the beautiful woman in the portrait that now hangs in the master bedroom at the castle.
Oh, it was Terry's idea to hang it in there. Terry, diminutive for Teresa. Excuse us.
Terry. I think that's a little girl's room.
Okay.
Hi. I was waiting for you to come home from the hospital. Margot called. She's fine. She's fine. And she asked all kinds of questions, and she wanted to know if we had told Tom about my being pregnant.
Oh, well, I think tonight is the perfect opportunity to do that. Let's tell him and everybody else who hasn't heard the great news. What else has she got to say?
The lawyer that she's been seeing in Greece is coming to New York in mid-July to start the divorce.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Hope.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Hi, Lila.
Hey.
Hi. Lila, Iva told us that you're going to entertain us tonight with some wonderful songs.
I'm going to try.
Oh, you look particularly beautiful tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. There's a particular reason why she's looking particularly lovely.
And?
We have very good news.
My God, Margot's coming home. Is she coming home?
No, that's not it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I jumped the gun. It's force of habit, I guess.
Let's hear the good news.
Li's rabbit died.
Dead rabbit's good?
Oh, come on. You're going to have a baby. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh,
Not very many people know here.
I am, too.
So can I get you a drink or something?
No, I'm fine. I was just wondering where Craig went, that's all.
Well, I hope he went home. I'd take you back to the farm myself.
Look, I've waited half the night for this dance. I won't take no for an answer. Now, come on.
No.
Come on, over here.
Excuse me, Dr. Stewart. Might I borrow my husband for just a short moment?
Certainly. I was just keeping him warm for you.
Sit down, dear.
Susan, have you seen Meg anywhere?
No, I haven't. I thought she was with you.
You're still sleeping?
Like a baby. And I called my family to let them know I'm doing okay.
Good. Yeah, it sounds like you have a good relationship with them.
I do now. But there was a period when I blamed my mom for divorcing Dad. And I took it out on her and my stepfather a lot. I was pretty spoiled. I made a lot of trouble for everyone. Till my dad finally admitted that the divorce was his fault. He was carrying on with someone and Mom found out. So, after that, I really worked on getting to know my stepfather. Turns out he's a really nice guy. Who happens to make my mom very happy.
That's all that counts.
How about you? You get along with your dad's new wife?
Yeah, sure I do. She's a very unusual woman, mind you. Which your dad will find out if he works for Walsh Enterprises at all. Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Who's your friend?
Oh, this is Carrie Sturgis. Carrie, this is Bo, my neighbor down the street, and
Hi.
Pam, my cousin.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Feels good here again. It's peaceful.
Yeah. Carrie's going to be the new babysitter this summer. For
Oh, well, you couldn't be working for nicer people than the Hughes.
You guys want to come in for a sec for soda? Come on. Or do you have better things to do?
No, we'd love to.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'll bring some out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Listen, you guys, is it okay to ask about Laura? I mean, she was very, very nice to me while she was here, and I think about her a lot.
She's in her own world most of the time, which is probably the best thing. She's getting moved to a state mental facility where she'll continue to get treatment for the rest of her life. I know it's sad, ma'am, but at least she'll be protected and taken care of.
Yeah, my mom told me that you protected her for a long time. She was very lucky to have you.
Yeah, maybe.
Here you go.
Hey, Carrie.
Thank you.
Carrie, these are the two people that I was telling you about. They saved my life, found me passed out in the car. I owe them a lot. I told her the story.
You did? Yeah. Well, that's great. It's good that you're talking about it. I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, you see, I still find it hard to talk about Laura, because for so many years I lied to myself about how bad her problem was. At the time, I thought it was helping her, but it wasn't. And it was keeping me from finding out about myself, too. You have the guts to be open and honest. I'll try to follow your example.
Here.
Hey. You realize the second time tonight that you've been a positive role model?
I want you to know that my being here is no accident. I wanted to be here with you because you have been the one true comfort through the toughest time of my life.
I needed you to. I can't lie now, Meg. I'm not over my feelings for Betsy.
Hey, we're adults. What we share happens between us. People may think we're wrong.
So what are we going to do now? Right now?
Right now.
Right now.
Well, I know. I'm going to call Tonio to make sure he hasn't called the police. That is, if he's missed me at all. And then I am going to get back in the ball gown that you so deftly got me out of.
I did that?
Yes, you did that. And then I'm going to call a cab. Because I can't go back to the penthouse right now. I'm going to go out to the farm, and I'm not going back to that ball. That's me. What about you?
Well, I'm not going to let you take a cab out to the farm. I'll drive you. Okay?
No, I don't mind taking a cab. Really, I don't. There's not going to be anybody there anyway. And if I get Tonio on the phone, I will tell him that I was feeling lightheaded and I needed some fresh air and didn't want to spoil his good time. Oh, what a dutiful wife I am.
I'm driving you out to that farm. Nobody will be there. It's gonna be just fine. Right? Yeah.
Yes, could you please page Tonio Reyes, please? Yes, it's his wife calling.
I'll just move good old Caleb's things out of my room and leave this stuff here. I'll ask Seth what to do with it tomorrow.
From now on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce a very special young woman. Without her dedication and hard work, tonight just would not have been possible. Iva Snyder.
I'm going to see what Maggie is.
Thank you. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time. But before I introduce Dr. Bob Hughes and his lovely wife, Kim, I'd like to say that we have raised over $50,000. Dr. Bob and Kim.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Oakdale's answer to Sonny and Cher. That's that cop, that Munson. I remember you. I've managed to put together some of my favorite hospital jokes, but since most of you are here tonight, I won't... Sorry, Rex, just a weak attempt.
Very weak.
I think my wife wants me to get on with this before you all leave the room, so she will now draw number one for the drawing of the draw. Of the drawing. Yes.
Meg called and said she wasn't feeling very well, so she went to get some air. She's going to see us back here later, or she'll call me again.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. The first winner is 4992. Congratulations. Okay, well, first I have to look and make sure. Yes, indeed. Oh, you are. That's it. Well, congratulations. You've won a gift certificate, a fabulous one from Fashions, courtesy of Lisa Mitchell and Barbara Ryan.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. All right, the next winner. All righty. The next winner, oh, and you're really going to love this prize, is 3777. Oh, Mr.
Anderson, Kirk Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, you are going to be thrilled when you see this gift. It is a bright, shiny, new convertible, courtesy of Oakdale Motors. Oh, I forgot to look. Yes, okay. There you go.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I'm very happy to have won. Those who know me know that I like to win. But I think tonight we can all agree that the big winner should be this worthy cause. So I'm going to hand these keys over to the co-chairperson of this wonderful event, Miss Iva Snyder, so that the cash value of the car can be applied to the AIDS Research Fund.
Thank you on behalf of the AIDS Research. Thank you.
Yes. Well, that's very nice, Miss Snyder, but I do think I deserve a little more. Don't you?
Oh,
That's better.
Now come out here. They're starting to throw on all the prizes.
The only two prizes I'm interested in are right here in my arms.
Two prizes. Oh, I get it.
Yes, you and our baby in one beautiful package. I feel guilty being this happy, especially when I told Tom about it.
Tell Tom what? You anything for Margot?
Well, yes, actually, I did hear from her earlier. She's fine. Nothing's wrong. She wants me to give you her love, and she's obeying the doctor's orders, 4 or 5 hours of sleep in the afternoon. But she sounds very lonely, I think we should call her more often. It'd be good for her.
Well, I'm hoping you spend a couple more weeks with her over there before the summer was out,
Oh. Well, how will you explain that to Lucinda, though? Margot's very adamant about Lucinda not finding out she's pregnant.
Lucinda's so involved in her business, believe me, I could take a month off and she would never notice, but she will not find out. I promise. You never answered my original question. When you told Tom what?
Oh, come on. Well, we can tell him, can't we?
Listen, if this is something about Margot, I think...
Hey, Casey! Casey, get in here. Just want a prize. Come here. No kidding. Want a prize? Come on. Yes.
What's the big mystery here?
I don't know why I feel so funny telling you it. Maybe it's because of Margot's parents.
I thought you just told me this has nothing to do with Margot.
It doesn't. But it does have to do with parents or children. Casey and I don't want a lot of people to know about this right now, but when I was in Greece with Margot, I found out I was pregnant. I thought I'd expect a little smile out of you, at least.
No, I'm shocked, because really. You don't think you're a little old to be starting in on a second family?
Hey, see? Good omen. I am the big winner.
Hello? Anybody home? See? Nobody's home.
The door was unlocked, Meg.
The door is always unlocked. Please relax. Everybody's at the ball except for Holden. And if he was here, we'd see his car out front. Come on. I'm glad we got a chance to talk. I know we're both very confused about a lot of things. But it's all going to sort itself out.
I don't know if this is ever going to sort itself.
What the hell is going on here? What are you doing here with him, Meg?
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by New Secret Solid, strong enough for a man, now with unbeatable protection for a woman. And by Scope, for a positive reaction, unleash the power of Scope. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Holden, what are you doing?
I'm asking the questions here, Meggie. What are you doing here with this crate? You're supposed to be at the ball.
I was at the ball. I left because I wasn't feeling very well. When I went outside, Josh was there. I asked him to give me a ride down by the lakefront. He was kind enough to do it, and then I wasn't feeling any better, so I called Tonio, and he drove me out here.
Why? Why'd you come out here?
This is my home, Holden. I have every right to be here. I wanted the fresh country air. It's the truth, although I don't owe you an explanation.
Yeah. Well, I think you should be a little bit more careful about whose car you get into.
Thank you, Josh, for everything. I think it's probably best if you left.
Probably. Don't forget, Holden. I'm Lily's father.
What is that? Some kind of threat?
You stop.
or just a friendly reminder to get yourself off the hook. Well, how about I remind you of how Lily got fathered? I am now going to go upstairs and unpack my things. You better be gone by the time I get back here.
Holden.
Well, I just might use this, Josh. Understand?
Who do you think you are? Threatening me with a gun like that? You stupid. Look at the mess you made of your life. How real smart. You know where your brains are? They're at the end of that gun and they're up here.
Holden, please.
You're right.
Stop it!
You're right.
Holden!
I have made a mess of my life, but I'm trying to fix that. You can't ever change the mess that you made, pal.
I can't. I've been doing it since the day I got to Oakdale. But people like you don't like that, do you? I'm sick of you.
There's one big difference between us. I never raped anyone.
Stop trying to provoke him. It's not going to help anything.
It helps me. I blew my chances with Lily because of you, pal. You're an animal. Thank God Betsy found out about you in enough time.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it, Holden! Stop!
Go to gun!
Josh! Look at...
Shoot me, Josh.
Stop.
Come on. Come on!
Look at me! Listen to me. Do not listen to Holden. Something's going to happen here. Something that we cannot clean up.
Now, pull the trigger, Josh.
Do you hear me?
That's what I would
Do you
expect.
hear me?
Rape a poor defenseless teenage
Shut up, Holden. Give me the gun. Josh, please.
Too bad Maggie wasn't
Come
doing
on.
the same
You have
thing.
an
Shut
shield?
up!
You're my brother, Holden, and I love you. But I do not have to like you. And right now, I don't like you very much. What was that? Do you want to die? That was disgusting, infantile, and cruel.
Maggie, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what came over me. I really felt like I wanted him to pull the trigger. Please, you gotta forgive me. I'm sorry. I forgot about you saying that you think you might be pregnant. Forgive me, please.
It's been a long time since I've been here. It was good seeing Andy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it helped me deal with another ghost that Laura left behind. I meant what I said, too, to him about admitting things, about talking openly instead of holding things inside where they can hurt you. The people who love you.
Well, we the people are here to help you do just that.
Want some wine?
No. I have a better idea. Why don't we put on one of your tapes? And why don't you show me just how much you missed me?
Is that a note of the wine?
Yes, you're very quick.
My friend, you've been a friend to me. And I'm a friend. What? What's so funny?
Don't you think it's a little funny that you're here with me and you're kissing me and you're singing to me at the same time?
Although there's really just one thing I have to say. You're a star.
So, members of the Margot Society, I think it's that we understand how much time we have to spend over there with her and when we can go between now and September.
Excellent idea, John. I can work around anybody's time conflicts. I don't really have a job this time down at the moment.
Well, the important thing is that she's not left alone for any long period of time. That's what's important.
Oh! Hey, Madame, what is this, a family? Is this a meeting? The good party?
We were just discussing Kirk Anderson's magnanimous gesture of giving the convertible back, and we were wondering if it was self-serving or just selfish, or was it need for brownie points from people who he feels he needs them from. And I must tell you now that the betting was running a bit lopsided.
Are you finished, dear? That's very funny.
I may
this
be.
Story. Very funny. Darling, the Whitmores and your colleagues are leaving.
Thank you, dear. That's a very wifely thing of you to do. We must say goodbye. Take care of yourself, will you?
So,
How did John take our news?
Oh, in the same way that he took it when I told him we were in love and going to get married. Don't you think you're a bit old for this?
Oh, boy, not as only is he pompous, but he's blind. You're the most beautiful pregnant woman I've ever seen.
Yes, here, I second that. As a matter of fact, I think John's the one who's got to worry about getting old. He's getting frown lines at the last one.
Did you notice that he danced with almost every lady in the ballroom except Lucinda?
No, I think he's just trying to get back at Lucinda the best way he can for that trick she pulled on Kirk, with Kirk on Barbara. Who knows? Maybe John is the man, after all, to tame the savage Lucinda.
I don't know. On the other hand, he may wind up old and clawed to shreds before his time.
Oh, poor John.
Lily, hi.
Hi.
You know, I have been neglecting you all evening.
I don't feel neglected. I loved dancing with you earlier. But I want to tell you it's time to go home. It's time to say goodnight. But Cal's going to drive me back to the farm with the rest of this night.
Oh, okay. All right, sweetie. Good night. Caleb, this woman is very precious to me, so you drive extra carefully, you hear?
I hear. Apparently, she's precious to a lot of people.
Enough. Will you boys stop, please? Thanks, Mom. No, I'm kidding. Oh,
Good night.
good night. You haven't met Caleb Snyder.
Oh.
Nope.
Lila and Casey Peretti. This is Caleb Snyder.
Hi. Casey, Peretti. Nice to meet
Well, I hate to introduce and run, but we gotta go.
Oh,
good
that's
night.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Take care. Adios.
Craig. Honey, I think I know what you're thinking.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be obvious.
Well, not obvious to some people, but come on, I'm your mom. Someone who loves you.
Yeah, and you have always known, Mama, huh? Listen, I just need a little time out here by myself before I go inside. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Well, we better say goodnight to Kim and Bob and everybody, huh?
Jawohl.
Craig? I've been looking for you. I wanted to say goodnight.
Listen, do you have to go right now? I mean, maybe we could just talk a little bit. I know that you haven't got your car here. I could drive you home.
I'd like that. I'd like to talk for a while. And you know, I'm a pretty good listener, too.
Hi. How was your fancy ball?
Oh, just beautiful.
Good.
I'm so sorry you didn't accept one of your many invitations.
Hey.
Enjoy it.
The music might have been a little tame for your taste, but Paul and Leanne seem to enjoy it.
I think so. So, what about Christopher? Now, did he wake up and give you trouble?
No, not at all. He slept through the whole night.
Thanks very much, Gary.
You know, I feel kind of funny, though, taking money for just sitting here with Andy, enjoying myself.
Oh, well, I guarantee you there will be days and nights that you'll make up for it.
If you're all set, I'll drive you home now.
Actually, I'd like to walk you home, if that's all right with you.
No, I really like that.
Okay. All right, we'll be back in a little while.
Okay, see you later.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Bye-bye, dear.
Well, looks to me like Andy's in for an interesting summer.
Well, I certainly hope so. He deserves to have more happiness than he's anticipating for himself at the moment.
That he does. It's a tough age. I wouldn't want to go through it again on a bet.
I'm going to have a nice, tall glass of punch. Anybody want to join me?
Hey, that's
Want to
good.
help me bring it in?
Sure. You sure you two wouldn't rather go inside?
No, I love this fresh air after being in that crowded ballroom.
Well, I'm sure you do, but my mother usually likes to stay clear of the damp
This
night
is a
air.
perfectly beautiful evening, darling. Now, don't treat me as if I were 100 years old.
Maybe.
Just the punch.
Why don't I get you a sweater if you want to?
No. Thank you. Funny.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I think Bob still has a problem figuring out what you and I are up to.
I don't know why he should. Penny and Don and Mary don't have any problem with it at all.
Nancy, all night something has been on my mind. Actually, it's been on my mind since we came back from our trip to Don and Mary's. Now, you must know by now that it gets harder and harder for me to say goodnight and go home to my own empty apartment, especially after a wonderful evening with you like this one has been.
Now, just think, this time next year, you will have a bestseller in the bookstores and another one on the way.
Oh, see, that's what you get for listening to Kim all night, talking to me about the questions she's going to ask me on time.
I know, but nonetheless, I couldn't stop thinking about it when we were dancing tonight. Just, what's it going to be like when you're a big celebrity novelist with a runaway bestseller? How it's going to change you, if it will?
Well, I probably have to come to grips with the fact that Sabrina and her belief in me was somehow right. I suppose I'll even have to call her and thank her for that.
That won't be too easy to do, huh?
No, it won't. Sort of like opening a door, just a crack into a room that you once enjoyed and now can never go into again.
I understand that feeling. Yeah, my life with Steve was over quite a while ago, but I can't help but feel that Danny is a constant reminder.
But a nice reminder, nonetheless. I got a big favor to ask.
Sure.
I'm really uptight about this patterns business. I was wondering next week, do you suppose there's any way you could get off work to come there to the studio and be with me?
When I go on Kim's show next week, will you be at the studio? It would really help a lot if you did.
Betsy, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yes, I'd love to be there. I'd be proud, in fact.
You frightened me earlier with Josh.
Yeah, well, you frightened me with him too, Maggie. Just being here. How'd you become friends with that man?
I told you how I ran into him tonight. It's the truth. Oh, look, and please don't tell Tonio about this.
Why do you care what Tonio thinks?
Have you totally lost your mind? He's my husband. He's very jealous.
Oh, she is.
Meg,
Hi, Mama.
I'm so worried about you. When you called, you weren't feeling well. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I was just feeling a little lightheaded is all. I guess being pregnant will do that to you.
Caleb, you need to move into the room under the attic tonight. I'm reclaiming my room.
Well, I didn't realize baby brother was moving back to the nest. Of course, I don't know any guy in his right mind that would leave the luscious Emily.
Stop calling me your baby brother.
Enough, okay? That's just enough.
Stop it.
That's right. Listen to Maggie, Holden. Why don't you come on out to the pond, cool off with Lily and me?
Hello?
Maggie, when I was leaving, I heard Holden say something about you being pregnant. Is that true? Because let me tell you something. I've been walking around this place since I heard that. And if you are, it could be mine.
Meg, who are you talking to?
Accessories by R.J. Graziano. Join us tomorrow for the Emmy Award winner, As the World Turns.